the waiting is over. And now the Professional Darts Corporation proudly present the final of the Unibet Melbourne Darts Masters. Coming to you from the magnificent city of Melbourne! Yes, indeed, a very special welcome to the millions of viewers joining us around the world. The waiting is over. This is the grand final. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet the finalists. Would you please welcome from Stoke-on-Trent, England, an absolute legend, the winner of 7 World Series events. He is the record-breaking, history-making, 16 times the champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning UK Open champion. Let's get this party started! Snakebite Peter
joined in then. Not one person at Hisense Arena right now in their chair, all on their feet in anticipation for this final. Should be a beauty. Over to Mark Bosnich and Stuart Pike.
Thank you, Adam. Phil Taylor looking for an 8th World Series title. Peter Wright looking for a first. Taylor, who survived a last leg decider in the quarterfinals, as did Peter Wright. And it's Wright with the darts who will get us underway. There we go, confirmation, beating Mathieson, the Aussie qualifier, Smith, and Darryl Gurney in the semi-finals. Similar tale for Phil Taylor, really, with that victory over Cody Harris, the last leg decider against Corey Cadby, and all too easy against the Aussie Simon Whitlock in the semi-finals. Wright against Taylor to be the first ever champ in Melbourne.
Yeah, wonderful occasion. We said at the start of this evening, judgment night tonight. Probably the second and last occasion that Australian fans would be able to see the great Phil Taylor live. Of course, you go to Perth next week for that final opportunity, but he's been tremendous. Won 4 of these Masters in Sydney. And like I said, he has been patchy throughout the tournament, but is always a sign of a good player or a good team in any sport when they haven't been particularly at their best, and they still end up winning. Very, very convincing winners, both players in their semi-finals. And this is now where it counts.
Well, on form tonight, Peter Wright, possibly the favourite.
Totally
different game. Phil Taylor averaged only 93 in the semi-final over Simon Whitlock, but his finishing was excellent. In fact, Taylor's finishing throughout the 3 days here in Melbourne has been brilliant. 50% over the course of the tournament.
54.
A nervy, edgy, difficult start for Peter Wright. So what a chance straight away for Taylor. First to 11 to win in Melbourne.
England versus Scotland, Stuart.
Yeah, Peter Wright, born in Livingston.
85.
Yeah, played really well. Best darts for some time, using his old favourite darts in that semi-final win over Daryl Gurney.
60.
Yeah, just last month, and Taylor rolled back the years
100.
to win the World Match Play in Blackpool for a 16th time. And in the end, he was an easy winner over Peter Wright in that final at the Winter Gardens. 18 legs to 8.
140.
It really was Taylor at his very best.
Superb performance. He won't be around much longer. Massive mission for the sport. He's retiring in good company. Usain Bolt recently retired after the World Championships in December, as it says, Stuart.
Yep.
100.
Taylor's will draw the curtain on his days as a darts professional.
Yep.
A chance for Taylor to take the opening leg against the throw.
Double tops.
76. He requires 78.
Important for Wright. He's going to have only one dart at tops, as Taylor did.
58. Do we require 40?
Double 10. He's hit this so many times, last dart in hand, but not on this occasion.
He requires 20.
Oh, what a scrappy opening leg.
Takes it out.
Wright wins it. Just
eventually.
It's been a great 3 days in Melbourne, hasn't it?
Absolutely fantastic. Opening rounds, there were some really good games. Very, very fast and short games, but some good ones. But last night, and I've done, this is my 4th tournament now here in Australia. That was the best night of darts that I've seen live. Chance. 10-9, 10-9, 10-9, and a 10-8. And that atmosphere between James Wade and Simon Whitlock was just amazing.
100.
Mark Bosnick's the darts commentator. a future ahead. Guys in waiting.
Very privileged and honoured to be asked to do it. There we go.
A much better leg from Peter Wright. 140, 180. Much better leg from Phil Taylor too. I would have hoped for better, Peter Wright. Really would. That's unlucky. Just next door. He may look at going the 19s route. No. 4 19s would have left tops. Instead, he needs double 18.
Oh. Do we require 68?
Well, after hitting 180, 140 with his first 2 visits, Peter Wright will be very disappointed if he loses this leg. And he has.
1-1. Second leg, Filter.
Had a chance, had a dart. Possibly should have had a couple more.
Showed great character last night, Peter Wright. Michael Smith raced to that 2-0 lead, had that wonderful opportunity to go 3-0. Peter Wright came back at 1-6 on the bounce.
Well, even including that World Match Play defeat in the final for Peter Wright, his recent record actually against Taylor is pretty good. Beat him twice in the Premier League, including the semi-finals, the O2 in London. Can Peter Wright win a World Series event for the first time and deny Taylor in Melbourne? Before the World Series roadshow heads to Perth in Western Australia. Well annoyed. Ooh. Well, neck and neck. Wright will have the first chance though. But again, only 1 dart. He missed tops in the last leg.
Not this one. Take a 2-1 lead.
The first 3 legs all with throw. It's looking good.
140.
The tickets still available. The HBS Stadium in Perth next Friday, Saturday and Sunday.
100.
What's the other side of the country? You'll be on that plane tomorrow, Stuart?
Yep. 5-hour flight, roughly.
Yeah, 4.5. Depends on the winds.
Back-to-back tons for Peter Wright. Taylor in control of the leg, you would feel. Well, 6 overseas at World Series events without a win. But his last victory in the World Series came in Sydney last August.
60. Louis Regon, number 61. Two. 57. Uruguay 79.
Dominant leg for Taylor. Double 11. Well, no, he's going to split it. 6-8. The reason he's done that is because Wright isn't on a finish.
63.
So it's a fair shot. He'll be on a finish now, though.
140. Uruguay 16.
3 darts now to make it 2-2.
I'll tell you what, that was a really good dart. He couldn't see much of that bed. Only that slight ½ an inch at the top. The flanks of the other 2 darts were blocking her way through. That was a good dart. Important dart for Taylor because Wright was waiting and hoping.
10 180s for the tournament, Phil Taylor, but none so far in the final.
Well, that's excellent adjustment from Peter Wright. So far off with the first dart. Yeah, Taylor
140.
and Wright both averaging 96. Good start to the final.
Second one of the final, number 8 for the tournament, Peter Wright. Takes his 3-dart average up to 100. Come back from Phil Taylor. So important, isn't it, when you have a player throws those 180s that you come back with something big yourself.
He leaves double 12. This will be for a 12-dart leg. So Peter Wright edges ahead at the first break. 100 average plays 96 average. It's really building up to be a terrific first Melbourne Darts Masters final. Wright leads Taylor 3-2. The Melbourne Darts Masters. And it's too close to call after 5 legs. Peter Wright, the number 2 seed, looking to win his first World Series event. Started well. Phil Taylor is snapping at his heels. 3-2, first to 11, to be the first ever winner here in Melbourne. Ron Harrington alongside me in commentary for the finale here in Melbourne. And it has been a special week.
Yes, it certainly has. For the first time here, what a great city this is, you know, sporting city of Australia. And look at those stats for the final. Peter Wright, who didn't look at those, would have been feeling very happy. He's up in every category that he needs to be up. 180s, 140s, and that check out 3 out of 6, 50%. So now 3-2 up. He's now got to win this next mini session 3-2 again, Stu. He's got to break the throw of Phil Taylor, and then he's got a serious chance. But that break come at the worst time for Peter Wright, but at a perfect time for Phil Taylor.
The World Match Play final that Taylor won so convincingly. Absolutely certain it will act as a motivation for Peter Wright, who didn't play at his best. It's a great dart. Wasn't much to aim at. Well, as good as he could do. 120, one on the floor. How about that for timing?
Perfect timing for Peter Wright, especially with Phil Taylor having that one dart on the floor. However, another one of those leaves double 19.
120.
Well, now Peter Wright, he's got a massive chance here to get control of this game. This will be from 2 legs clear, break a throw. 74 now.
Is he looking at double 17? He is. Double 17 for tops. Oh, magnificent! Do you know, I'm thinking back, I don't think I've ever seen 81 taken out like that. But that was special.
Especially when he was so wide with that first dart.
100.
Now, hold on to your throw. You really have got a serious grip on this title. And all the questions that we asked about Peter Wright over the last couple of months about having a dip in form, perhaps going into a bad spell, well, all his supporters can stop worrying, Stu.
100.
Put it down to going back to darts, which he's been successful with.
Easy 3.
103 average, Peter Wright. Taylor just shy of 3 figures. Good final. Don't write off Taylor.
100.
We'll come down now.
139.
Looking for 177 to leave 24, but I guess that will do.
He requires 62.
Under a bit of pressure, though.
He certainly is. The treble 10 would be nice with his first dart. Although it's 20 for double 16. Yep, that's in the 10, Pete. Double top for a 5-2 lead.
42. He requires 60.
Very unconvincing, that, wasn't it? Biggest start of the final so far.
50. He required 20.
What a leg this would be to win from here.
What a chance has gone missing for Peter Wright. This for Taylor to break the throw and to get himself back in this game. Oh, now that's tough. He can only see the left-hand side. Oh, can he see any of it now? Well, he can. You can see the half-inch on the left-hand side. You have to say that's a massive chance gone for Wright.
Well, last dart in hand.
Phil to throw first.
That literally was the old eye of the needle shot, wasn't it?
Well, you see the first 2 darts, the way they hung over the double. He could only see a half-inch of the left-hand side.
Peter Wright missing 4 darts
58.
to go 5-2 up and be in total control of this final. How significant will that be, I wonder?
It certainly hasn't upset his concentration, has it? What a cracking start from Wright. After missing those darts of the double, it's exactly what you need to do.
100.
I'll just follow that up, and perhaps that last leg will be irrelevant.
Unable to. Peter Wright lost the World Series final in Japan to Taylor 2 years ago. That was when it was staged in Yokohama. I think he was 6 or 7-1 down and came back to force a decider, which Taylor won.
Yes, he beat Michael Van Gerwen in the semi-finals, took a 1-4-1 out in that last leg. And that was when we see Peter Wright at his best, and well, the way he's playing in this final, he's not far off.
136. 126.
Quality darts from both. Peter Wright needs the ball.
101.
Well, Taylor had to go the 18s route for his third dart to be at the bullseye. He's going to have one dart at the bullseye, or yes, it's at the bullseye for a level game.
97. Video required 25.
Well, has Peter Wright shrugged off the missed doubles from the last leg? Double 8. Well, he's just checking himself.
9. Video required 25.
It could be 6-2 up. But
He's on a flag. Filter. Right leg pieces, you throw first. Game on.
Peter Wright just sharing a joke with Phil Taylor. I'm not sure about that, to be honest.
Well, I'd be livid if I was Peter Wright at the
Yeah.
moment. However, he has got to keep his going. He's
Started that with a
scoring.
180 run.
Yes, he did. His scoring has been exceptional in this match. However, doubles in the last 2 legs have absolutely killed him. He's let Phil Taylor back in this game where he should have him by the throat, to be quite
Listen,
honest.
6-2 up. And it's a long way back, even for someone like Taylor.
66.
Ooh, relieved to hit the treble 20. Peter Wright's had 6 darts in the last 2 legs to dominate this final. All the missed doubles from both of them are adding to the drama. Peter Wright's missed 10 darts at double.
55.
Phil Taylor's missed 13. 23 darts missed at double in 8 legs between them. Well, he's opened the door again for Taylor here.
Video 138.
Going for the 3rd leg on the trot. Wright is going to have a dart at the double first. Can he hit the double top
57.
to take the lead again?
40.
Needs to put it just above if he's going to miss. Doesn't want to start chasing down and getting embroiled into chasing doubles all around. Oh, that's exactly what he's done.
30.
He missed a
89.
lot of chances like this in the World Match Play final in Blackpool, didn't he? And every time he missed, Taylor made him pay. Can he hit the bull?
64.
The trouble is this double 5's not a given, is it?
10.
Again, it's got to be at the top right. He may go 2 here. That's a perfect guide. Well, we seen him do it twice last night where he thought the dart was in the double. Now he's got to compose himself, slide it right up against that dart. Well, if he hits the barrels, this one's in. Oh, he's hit the flight. Neither hit the barrels, neither not the flight, and another chance gone.
Peter Wright has missed 12 darts in the last 3 legs. Will he get another shot? Of course he will. Well, Peter Wright here is trailing 5-4, and he should be leading 7-2. 7-2 ahead. He's now lost 3 legs on the spin. He missed 4 darts to win the 7th leg, 2 darts to win the 8th leg, 6 darts to win the 9th leg.
Yes, the match play all over again. And the last thing he wants now is Phil Taylor to all of a sudden put in 2 really great legs, and all of a sudden he takes a 3-leg lead. Well, you can see that.
60.
I mean, both players are not playing well on the doubles, but it's Peter Wright that's had the darts at the double first in the last 3 legs.
Lots of them.
Yeah. Lost all three.
137. 100.
What a turnaround. Wright got it wrong.
85.
Looks like big 4 legs on the spin for Taylor.
$140 to 139.
Just wants to leave this handy.
100.
Well, that's handy enough. What is going on in Peter Wright's head?
105
His
to
mindset has got to be
139.
exceptionally strong now. If Taylor takes this out, he's going to get 2 darts at double 16. Only needs the one. Takes the lead for the very first time in this match.
Yeah, Phil Taylor in total control. Peter Wright, well, he'll be wondering how on earth it's gone wrong. 4 legs on the spin for Taylor after Peter Wright missed 12 darts at double. Can he hit back? Find out after the break. To the World Series final here in Melbourne. Peter Wright was looking good, leading 4-2. Then proceeded to miss a dozen darts at doubles in the next 3 legs. And Taylor won the lot. And, well, there you go. Phil Taylor's double success rate. Only marginally better, but he's hit every time that Peter Wright has missed. We have some history in this World Series. Our statistician, Richard Ashdown, telling us Taylor winning 8-7, as we mentioned, in Japan. Came from 7-1 down to win in Shanghai last year. Hit a 9-darter against Peter Wright in Sydney in 2015. Peter Wright, you may remember, won 2 brilliant World Series finals, semi-finals in Glasgow, 11-9 and 11-10. So I wonder if this one is going to spark again. Needed that, didn't he? Needed to come back after the break, all guns blazing.
Well, the treble 20s and the scoring is not the problem for Peter Wright. He scored really good for the whole of the match. However, it is those doubles. Although Phil Taylor's doubles percentage is only just above Peter's, Phil Taylor's hit that double with the last dart mainly. Of course, Peter Wright has got to be strong in the brain now. He's got to concentrate. Just take this leg and then move on.
100.
Last time he started with a 180 was on the Taylor throw in the 8th leg. Lost it after missing those doubles.
100.
Just keeps him interested. You know, this is what's happened previously. He's just kept in there, Taylor, hasn't he, waiting for Peter Wright to make an error. And another. Well, go figure.
So the 11th leg, Peter Wright from the building from Rovers.
He has odd ways of going out on 81. Double 17.
85.
Double 18, double 18, double 18, but a big leg to win.
57.
Not able to cash in on a slow start from Taylor.
No, he's had 5 180s. He needs to find the next one against the throw. 5 180s, 9 140s, so he's still scoring extremely well. He's just got to turn those into winning legs.
That's a great dart.
140.
So's that. The kiss off the barrel, taking it out of the treble. A sixth 180 maybe.
190.
Great final, isn't it? What a great response from Taylor.
139.
And Peter Wright take out
124.
124. Taylor's left tops after 12.
Well, these are the chances that he's got to take out. If he's going to get back and win this final now, treble 18, he's not going to get a dart at it.
56.
Is the 180 going to be academic?
Looks very much like it will be.
Mendes.
Taylor holds on to his throw with a 13 dart leg.
Game on.
And we're back where it started after the break.
60.
Like 7, 8 and 9 is where Taylor's taken control.
140.
Peter Wright only has himself to blame for being in this position. Can he find a way back?
100. $100.
140, a minimum requirement you would feel here for Peter Wright. This is on his throw.
Yes, you're exactly right. He can't afford to have a visit with only just a bare ton, really. Well, the 140's there.
140.
Well, he's going to get 6 darts from 201, you would think, unless Taylor hits a 180. Oh, well, that's... Wow.
60.
I was going to say that's a piece of luck for Peter Wright. It's 2 pieces of luck.
Both banging against the wire.
Yeah, I think they caught the flight on the way in and then just rammed the wire as they were falling.
$105. $105.
Have dart for dart.
Video 196.
To leave double 18. Can't afford to miss, Peter. Simply cannot afford to miss.
I don't understand what he's stopping for. He's looked at the score. Surely he didn't look at Phil's score to see what he was on. I mean, that's not a bad guide on the double 18. I just really don't understand what he did there. Well, Phil Taylor has got now 2 darts at double 18 and only needs the 1.
Phil Taylor. Fourteen flag Phil to throw first. Game on. $54.
Another missed opportunity, though. 5 out of 23 on the doubles.
$140.
Like 7, 8, 9, 13. 14 darts in total missed by Peter Wright. Taylor.
140.
Ruthless. Peter Wright's weight for a World Series title
140.
going to go on.
Well, if he does lose this and Taylor wins, he won't have a better chance to, will he? I mean,
100.
he was in prime position, and he would have just taken those 3 legs or he shot at the double first, and it wasn't just the odd dart, he had at least 3 in all of those 3 legs. All of a sudden, he's in command at 7-2, 7-3.
140.
And it would take something exceptional for Phil Taylor to get back from there, but he's kind of make it easy for Phil Taylor to nick legs.
55.
Well, chance here for Peter Wright to nick one back on the Taylor throw. Double 16. Well, that will delight him and frustrate him. Combination finish, no problem at all. 3 darts and 1 target. All sorts of problems for Peter Wright.
Well, that's the 3rd time he's taken out that 81, and all 3 of them have different combinations.
100.
Can he find a way back?
136.
99 average for Peter Wright, 97 for Phil Taylor. Good quality.
Yeah, it's great scoring when you think of the percentage on the doubles.
125. 140.
Yeah, terrific from Taylor once more. Little fly in front of the eye of Peter Wright, who's working that remote control.
85.
Well, he got away with that, Phil, because if it had bare 20, he wouldn't have left a check out. They go 25, no? Stayed on treble 20.
We go 125.
Oh, look at that 25 of bullseye here. Bullseye, well, now 25 bullseye.
Real pressure on Peter Wright. Treble 17 and tops will be the route,
85.
surely, for Wright here.
81, 91.
Will he go the bull route? He has. He needs the bull. How about that? With Taylor sat on top, you know, that might be a match saver.
3 81s and a 91, all on the combination. 3 darts in his hand, and he can't hit a double. You do see that quite a bit. Gary Anderson yesterday was exactly the same. The combination shots, you know, when they're on the move, they've got their arm warmed up, it's bang, 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 the double. They don't even think about it. When you've got 3 darts in your hand, sometimes you're thinking, right, I'll just put one on the outside to give myself a good guide, so I don't want to split it. And all of a sudden, that one either slides inside or just goes too far away to be a guide. And then you have a little glance across at your opponent and see what he's on, and all of a sudden, it's just not a positive attitude towards going for the double. And like I said, in the combinations, you just don't think, you just automatically do it.
The darts again. More of a spring in the step from Peter Wright after that 91 finish on the bull.
60.
Great chance now on the Taylor darts to win a 3rd straight leg. Left to finish, but would have hoped for better, especially after the 1st dart.
Yes, but anything short of 2 trebles with this visit from Phil Taylor, which is not done. So a great chance now for Peter Wright to break the throw and get back to level. And he'll have the darts. Treble 17. Set it up absolutely beautiful.
Well, he's got 3 in his hand, going for 1 target. This has been the problem all through the final. What do you reckon, Rod?
Well, the way he's won the last 3 legs, he should pin it first dart. But he has. Now we really have a game in his hand. And fair play to Wright, because he really has dug in deep, hasn't he? I mean, over the last 2 or 3 months, he's been going through turmoil with his throw and his darts. But this proves it to us, Stuart, that these darts are the ones, because normally if you're unhappy with a set of darts and you're that far down a Taylor, you're not going to get back.
Well, 42 has left Peter Wright crestfallen in the background. And they'll be hurting even more. And even more as Taylor hits a 140. Has he thrown away the advantage with those 3 darts?
Unless he hits a 180, yes he has. Well, there's 2 of them. Number 7 for Peter Wright, and it gets him that advantage back with just those 3 darts.
Well done, Mystic Rod. What a shot, though. After hitting 42, that was magnificent from Wright.
Again, Stuart, I can't help but keep saying it, that it proves that these darts are the ones that fit his hand right, because you don't throw darts like this under pressure and pull out the big 180s if you're not happy with your darts.
I give you the job of going in the players' room, players' practice room after the final, and disposing of all the other sets of darts that Peter Wright has brought to the venue.
Well, a few of us have told him after he's played games, you know, like this, say, look, you've got to stick with these, stick with them for at least 2 or 3 months.
141.
Well, we've seen 3 81s, we've seen a 91.
Big darts. He's only going to have 1. Look at Taylor, he's on 60.
60.
Another mistake. 60. Taylor's in that position again to pounce. And he has 1 at double 10. Last night in hand. You just knew. I just knew. So did you. So did Taylor. So did Peter Wright.
Place of Peter Wright.
Game on.
He has worked so hard to get himself back in this game. At one time, it looked like Taylor was just going to run away with it. Needs to find a 12-dart leg, Stu, doesn't he?
There was just an air of inevitability about what was going to happen. Peter Wright misses the dart to go ahead, to win a 4th straight leg, to go ahead. Taylor last dart in hand. And you know the rest.
$136. $92.
He has had chance after chance after chance, and we could go on and on and on.
I was going to say there's another 2 or 3 chances there. Yeah, he's got to be strong-willed to get back again now. When does he start thinking perhaps it's not his day? Does it ever come into your head? So certainly that man there, Peter Wright, he's got to stay focused. He's at 7-1-180s.
96.
So he's hitting those well, so any minute he can pull one of those out of the bag, and that would be a good time.
60. Through your goal, 112.
Oh dear. To go with his one leg of victory.
Phil Taylor, 19th leg Peter to throw first. Game on.
What do you think about both players?
100.
Peter Wright just under the 100 and Phil Taylor just under the 98, which is exceptional scoring when you take into account their double percentage is very
99.
low. So scoring-wise, they're massively over the 100. Peter Wright's got to win the last 3 legs, if there's going to be 3 legs in this match. There we have it, 7-0 on the 180s. And you'd look at those stats, Stuart, and, you know, straight tons, we say, don't really win these sort of matches. And that's where Phil Taylor's game has been in the semi-final and in the final.
177.
Is he closing in on victory? What's Peter Wright got left?
100.
It's got to look at 25 here, surely.
You would think so.
Yeah, the darts have covered up that treble 20.
99.
I'm very surprised he didn't go for the 25 there, because that would have given him a dart at the double top instead of a dart at bullseye. Yeah, that's good darts from Pete. That gives him 2 darts at double top if Taylor does not take out this 1-2-6. He'll bounce this off and find the treble, I'm sure of that.
And Phil Taylor is the master in Melbourne. Peter Wright denied the first World Series title. And Phil Taylor is a winner in the World Series yet again in Australia. Terrific final. Both players averaging 99. And Taylor wins it 11-8. Well, what a final it was. Peter Wright had his chances. Mr. Dart to go 9-8 up, but every time that Peter Wright missed, Phil Taylor hit. And they're impressive numbers. 7 180s from Peter Wright, but he missed so many darts at double. Leg 7, 8 and 9. He missed 12 darts in total, and that turned the final the way of Phil Taylor. Crucial leg, leg 17, a 7th 180 for Peter Wright, but a missed dart at tops, and Taylor stepped in with 3 legs on the spin. Phil Taylor is the winner in Melbourne.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. A magnificent final. And now our presentation party, would you please welcome, on behalf of Fox Sports, the legend that is from the world of soccer, a former English Premier League champion, ladies and gentlemen, Mark Bosnich. And on behalf of Unibet, an Australian executive, Matt D'Angelo. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in his 4th World Series final, our runner-up, would you please show your appreciation for snakebite, Peter Wright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the winner. Receiving his record 8th World Series win in his final year as a professional, ladies and gentlemen, the title goes to Phil the Power Taylor. And for the very first time, we crown him the Unibet Melbourne Darts Master 2017.
How good is that? A huge congratulations, Phil Taylor, your 8th World Series win. What does that feel like?
Oh, it's tremendous for me. The first one in Melbourne. Can I donate this trophy to a fella that I absolutely think the world of?
Absolutely, you can.
And he said something the other night. He was commentating, Mr. Mark Bosnich over there. I love him to bits. I really do. So, Mark, I want you to have this, pal.
This is from Bozza. Come over. Bozza, what have you got to say about that?
Very humbled and very, very privileged. It's been fantastic working here at the darts, as it is always, and to call you a friend, and wish you all the very, very best in retirement and for that last World Championship. Thanks, mate.
But can I just tell you, he's promised me he's going to text me 30 times.
He's going to text you. Why? You don't want Bozza texting you 30 times, I tell you that.
I do want his jokes. He's got some cracking jokes, so he's got to text me.
A huge congratulations to you, Phil Taylor. That was a fantastic result. Onwards and upwards, so to Perth. You wanted your name on that trophy.
Oh, of course I do. Yeah. I mean, I'm having a cracking year this year. I mean, beating Peter twice is difficult as it is. You know what I mean? And but beating him easy is, no, I'm only kidding. He's a cracking player, and he's the one for the future now. I mean, they keep on about Michael Van Gerwen. Trust me, watch this fella, because he's getting the ump now. He's getting beaten a few times in finals, and he's not happy. So, and it's you say the wounded tiger kind of thing, So he'll be one to watch next year.
And what is it about playing down under? You've won down here 7 times now. They love you, and you love playing here.
Thank you. It's been great. It's been absolutely fantastic for me. Over the years, I met some lovely people, including Mark. I've met loads. I mean, Man United footballers. I've got a few friends in Man United.
That's controversial.
Shut up.
I'm going to get a couple of words now from the runners-up. You're not going to be able to get your trophy back ever from Bozza, though. He's hugging it like a teddy bear.
Well, he won't let go, will he? Once he gets it, he doesn't let go. He's the best goalkeeper in the world. So, fair play.
A big congratulations to you, Phil Taylor.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Peter, I'm going to invite you over. Runner-up tonight, lots of cheers from the crowd. They love you. They love the energy you bring. It wasn't meant to be. You guys have gone heather and tong at each other, but just not tonight. You came so close.
I can't wait till he retires.
Very true, huh?
Yeah, I wish he'd hurry up. Retire early, please. No. Obviously, I missed not lots of doubles, few doubles, and Phil punished me, and Phil's not going to give a trophy away, so you got to fight for it, and oh, yeah. And yeah, he's right. I'm going to come back stronger, and I'm going to learn from the beatings he keeps giving me, and I'm going to come back a lot stronger and entertain these amazing crowds that we got here.
They love you, and of course, you've still got Perth next week. You can make up for it. You might meet him again.
Yeah, it's my turn in Perth next week.
Is that right? Snakebite's turn in Perth? Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm going to go back to Phil. You're not going to get your trophy off Bozza, though. just before we send you on your way, have you got any final words to the Melbourne crowd? They've come out on a school night. It's Sunday night here. A lot of these people have got work in just a couple of hours, but they love you, so thanks. They have stayed up for you, and a big congratulations. Any final words?
Massive big thank you to the crowd, of course. Without you, we wouldn't be here. You pay our wages, so, you know, so fair play to you. Thank you for turning out. Thank you for supporting all the players. Thank you for the massive support from Mark Bosnich, the, you know, Manchester United goalkeeper. Thank you very, very much.
This is such a love fest. Ladies and gentlemen, your inaugural Unibet Melbourne Darts Masters champion, Phil Taylor. Can we hear it?
Great stuff, Tara, and also John McDonald on stage there with everyone involved, and he's right. Boz is not going to give away that trophy. He's going to take it on the plane tomorrow. He's going to show everyone in airport security. He's going to take it and put it on the mantelpiece at home. A nice touch there from Phil.
Yes, it was. I mean, it is Phil's last year, and he is going to retire, and to do what he's doing in front of this crowd, and you know, when you're retiring, you're retiring because you ain't no good no more. To retire at the top of your game, you know, that's something special.
Yeah, Usain Bolt, it got mentioned in commentary tonight. Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal still going on in tennis. I don't think they're ever going to retire, but Phil Taylor, yeah, as you mentioned, going out on top. Take us through the final. The moments there, Peter pushed him all the way. It was a fascinating final.
Well, Peter at one time had control of the game, but he just, on 3 occasions, he missed darts at double. And it weren't just the odd dart, it was 3 darts at a double. And then Phil got control and just held on to his throw. And then Peter started to hit the double, but that was on the combination. 3 on 81, 1 on 91. But it seemed when he had 3 darts in his hand, that was when he was missing. And of course, Phil Taylor is so good at seasonal opportunities, and then when given the chance, he knows how to get over the line, and Peter doesn't.
It's his 6th out of 7 PDC World Series events that he's won here in Australia. It's an extraordinary number.
Yeah, it must be the water down here, I reckon, Adam, yeah.
Or the bubbly stuff, yeah.
Well, you never know. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you do feel comfortable in certain areas, in certain countries, certain stages. You know, it brings back good memories, and certainly, you know, Phil's won so many times down here. He ultimately comes here thinking he's going to get an extra little bit of luck. He's going to play, even when he's not playing at the top of his game, that little bit of luck and just punishing people, taking out those checkouts when they've had a few darts at the double. It keeps hurting their opponent, and Peter Wright, he's done that job on him tonight.
Well, he's got to be favourite when we get to Perth next week as the World Series continues. This is what we've seen so far on the 2017 circuit in Dubai. It was Gary Anderson, who of course was here, Michael Van Gerwen, who's dominated the World Series events. I think he's won 10 of the 24 now that have been held, but of course he missed this one given the fact that he's welcomed someone into his family, and fair enough too. And Kyle Anderson with that massive upset last week in Auckland. So a few different names, and we'll get to the finals once again in Glasgow with a high quality field once again. This is overall, it was 11, sorry, it was not 10, 11 PDC tournament wins in 2017. So this is not the World Series, but 11 wins overall for Michael Van Gerwen, who'll burst back onto the scene so in the back end of 2017 as well, and he'll be dangerous. But if Phil keeps on doing what he's doing, sky's the limit again for this man.
Well, it is, and it all leads to the World Championships at Christmas, and, you know, he won the World Match Play. Who's to say he's not going to win the World Championships and really go out on a high? But next week in Perth, he's going to be the guy to beat. You know, Gary Anderson, for me, is missing doubles, a bit like Peter did in the final. Gary Anderson's got to start hitting doubles. Great scoring power, but it's those doubles that finish games and get you over the line.
Yeah, on behalf of everyone behind the scenes as well here at Hisense Arena in Melbourne, it's been a magnificent event. See you next weekend in Perth.
If you can't, I don't think you could. Try and beat us any day, man, I wish you would.